Hey guys, welcome back to I'm Just a Fan. It's your host Ben, and today we're going to be talking about this trending topic that's been in the NFL. Should the Tush Push be banned? Let's get into it. Just wanted to let you guys know in advance, I am very sick right now. I'm a little stuffed up if you can't tell, so apologies for that. You might hear some sniffles occasionally, but let's get into it. Okay, so this has been a discussion over the last week, specifically just because teams are at the combine. A lot of teams have been talking about this, and it first started sometime last week with the Packers wanting to ban the play. They wanted to ban the tush push. In my opinion, this is just soft. It's soft in my opinion. Now, again, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm biased. I'm very biased. So, of course, I want this play to stick around. The Eagles usually hit this play on around an 80% completion rate, so they do a very good job at running this play to a successful rate. But at the same time, for me, I just don't understand why teams want it to get banned. Yes, I know it's a high clip play where it's very difficult to stop. But here's the thing that I keep trying to tell people that want this play banned, or that I would say to the Packers. You can run this play. You're allowed to run this play. It's not just the Eagles that are allowed to run this play. It's not like it's just the Eagles have this in their playbook. Any other 31 teams in the NFL can run this play. And I just don't understand why teams don't use their brains for 2 seconds and go, wow, maybe my team isn't as good at this because we don't have a quarterback who is squatting 600 pounds, and we don't have one of the biggest offensive lines in NFL history. And we also don't have a running back who is, again, lifting at a very high rate himself. And he's then pushing Hurts. There's so many things that go into this. Multiple teams run this play, and no one is doing it as good as the Eagles. So I think they need to take a step back and really consider, hey, maybe it's the personnel over the actual play. Next thing I wanted to discuss was the Bills head coach Sean McDermott coming out saying he wants to play banned because of injuries. Injuries? I got a bone to pick with Mr. McDermott here. 2 things I got to say for him. Number 1, the Bills run this play the second most in the NFL after the Eagles. So why do you run a play if you're so worried about getting injured? I'm not really understanding why you would run that play so much if injuries are so prevalent. It doesn't really make sense to me. Number 2, this is the NFL. This is football. Every play, a guy can get killed out there. Literally, he can die out there. He can die out on the field. And in my opinion, this is a physical game. You just have to deal with it. This is not flag football. This is not baseball. This is not basketball. Yes, there's some physicality in those games, but this is the NFL. This is a physical game, and I just don't understand why. Again, I'm all for limiting injuries. That's why I was a proponent of changing the kickoff rule, because studies have shown that concussions are down. Concussions are down now after putting this rule in. So I'm all for player safety. But you're going to preach that, oh, we want the play banned because it's player safety, but you run it the second most in the league. That just doesn't make any sense to me. And my response to McDermott and anyone else, again, that's like injuries. The NFL even just came out with a study that they just done. And they have shown that the play has no impact on injuries. There's no uptake in injuries due to this play. So it's been debunked. I just don't think they want to see the Eagles succeed. I think teams are tired of, pretty much knowing that the Eagles really have 4 plays on each drive instead of 3, because they know how high of a clip that play is, specifically on those 4th and 1s, those 3rd and 1s. And it just seems like a very envious position that a lot of teams are coming from. And especially just when the NFL, again, debunks this theory that it's hurting people. I just am like, guys, this is a bunch of baloney. I don't understand what the argument you guys are really trying to use here. At least back it up with some facts, but you can't just say a bunch of stuff and not actually mean any of it, or it can't be based not on facts. So I don't know. I'm just a little passionate about this because, again, the league doesn't want to see us win. The league doesn't want to see the Eagles succeed, which is fine. We take that on the chin, keep it pushing. But in my opinion, it's just such a soft excuse to say injuries when it's quite literally been debunked by the NFL, and then you're crying about injuries, but you run the play the second most in the league. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, just wanted to get this quick video out there. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys think the tush push should be banned, or do you think they should let it stand? Let me know. If you made it to this point of the video, feel free to give it a like. And if you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe. I'll be continuing to make videos. So yeah, stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next one.